In the small, serene town of Klingenberg, Germany, the picturesque landscape belied a dark and tragic story that would unfold in the 1970s. Anneliese Michel, a young woman with a bright future ahead, was plagued by a series of harrowing experiences that would ultimately lead to her untimely death in a national scandal. This is her story, one of medical mysteries, religious fervor, and a haunting descent into what some believed was the grip of demonic possession. Anneliese Michel was a devout Catholic, deeply rooted in her faith and her religious traditions of her upbringing. Her life took a dramatic turn when, in her early 20s, she began to experience a series of unsettling symptoms. Initially, it was the occasional fainting spell and a sense of disorientation. But as time went on, these episodes evolved into more severe manifestations. Anneliese began to suffer from debilitating seizures, vivid hallucinations, and intense, inexplicable emotions that left her family and friends deeply concerned. Her symptoms were soon diagnosed as temporal lobe epilepsy, a condition known for causing profound changes in perception and behavior. Despite medical intervention, Annaliese's condition worsened. Her family, steeped in their religious beliefs, began to fear that her symptoms were not merely medical, but supernatural in nature. By 1975, Annaliese's condition had deteriorated to the point where she exhibited extreme changes in behavior. She was reported to have developed an aversion to religious symbols, such as crucifixes and holy water, reacting with intense hostility and fear whenever they were present. She claimed to see and hear demonic entities. Are you enjoying today's story? Smash that subscribe button so you never miss another spine-chilling tale. Let's get back to the video. Describing terrifying visions and voices that seemed to taunt and torment her. These experiences, coupled with her increasingly erratic behavior, led her family to seek help of the Catholic Church. In their desperation, Annaliese's family approached two priests, Ernest Alt and Arnold Renz, convinced that her suffering was a result of a demonic possession. The priests, both whom, deeply rooted in their faith, agreed to perform a series of exorcisms, believing they were dealing with malevolent forces beyond the reach of medical science. The exorcism sessions began in earnest in the summer of 1975, held in the Michel family's modest home. The atmosphere during these sessions was charged with a palpable sense of fear and desperation. The priests conducted the rituals with fervent intensity, praying, chanting, and using holy water in an attempt to drive out the demons they believed were tormenting Anneliese. Witnesses described scenes of chilling intensity during these sessions. Anneliese, restrained by family members and sometimes the priests themselves, would display extraordinary physical strength, resisting efforts to hold her down. She spoke in languages she supposedly did not know, including Latin, an occurrence that was interpreted as the manifestation of a demon's presence. Her violent outbursts and self-harm during the sessions only added to the atmosphere of dread that surrounded her. The priests and her family were convinced that Anneliese was possessed by multiple demons, each contributing to her suffering. The sessions continued for months, during which time Annaliese's physical and mental condition further declined. Despite the rigorous exorcism sessions, Annaliese's health deteriorated rapidly. The combination of intense physical and emotional stress, coupled with inadequate medical care, led to severe malnutrition and exhaustion. By early 1976, Anneliese had become extremely frail, barely able to move or even speak. On July 1st, 1976, Anneliese Michel passed away. She was just 23 years of age. Her death was attributed to malnutrition and dehydration, exacerbated by the prolonged exorcism sessions and the neglect of her medical needs. The tragedy shocked the nation and sparked a fierce debate about the ethics of exorcisms and the responsibilities of both religious and medical authorities. The aftermath of Annaliese's death was marked by intense scrutiny and legal proceedings. The priests, Ernest Alt and Arnold Renz, along with Annaliese's parents, were charged with neglect homicide. The trial revealed the grim reality of Annaliese's final months and the tragic misjudgment that had led to her suffering. The court found them guilty, highlighting the dangers of combining religious fervor with a lack of proper medical intervention. The story of Anneliese Michel remains a haunting reminder of the potential consequences of interpreting severe mental health issues through the lens of supernatural beliefs. It serves as a stark and chilling example of how fear and faith can intertwine in ways that lead to tragedy, leaving a legacy that continues to evoke both horror and reflection. Thanks for watching.